Are you wondering about the real estate trends here in the Valley? Let's take a look so that you can get the answers to all of your questions. We're first looking at the Crawford Report Index. You're wondering, what is that? Supply and demand. Very simple. Right now, we can look here and see that our demand is less than normal. Anything less than 100 is less than normal because we're at 79.7, and then we're looking at a supply at 67.5. Now, you're probably wondering, what does all of this mean? This is what you care about right here. Looking at our contract heat map. So we're looking, and as we scroll across the valley, Levine is considered hot because we have 128 active and then 95 under contract. But if we go up to Peoria, 85345, it's a balanced market. We have 128 active and 75 under contract. You're wondering, what do all of these mean? So let's look here. As you can see, and if you would like me to talk to you about your particular area, feel free to give me a call, message me now, and we can talk. But I just want you to see across the valley, it varies greatly. See, Waddell is considered hot, 78 active, 47 under contract. But we can shift down here to 85233. It is hotter. We only have 55 active and 49 under contract. It varies across the valley greatly. So Fort McDowell, Barron, we go to Fountain Hills. We have 185 active and 87 under contract. That is considered a balanced market. As you go across the valley, it varies depending on not just the city that you're in, but your zip code. So make sure, if you're wondering whether you are buying or selling, it depends on where you are in the valley, what your competition looks like. And I will tell you that as we go across the valley, we are seeing that more houses are sitting on the market if they need any upgrades, if they need any remodeling, anything like that. Those houses are sitting. You have to think about it, because more people are purchasing at a higher interest rate. Therefore, they don't want to do a lot of work. So it is to your advantage, if you're a seller, to make sure you've done those upgrades, done that deep cleaning, and decluttered so that you are attractive to those buyers. Let's continue looking. I want to go over where we are across the valley. Let's just take a look here. So if we look in the East Valley, and this is year over year, April 1st through the 30th, and we're looking at the increase from last year. So as you can see, the average sales price is up 16% over last year. Average number of listings is up 53%. The listings sold is down 5%. Keep this in mind as you are buying or selling. As you can see across the valley, whether you are in Tempe, Chandler, or Mesa, their sales price average is up. Chandler 6%, Mesa 3%. And if you don't see your city listed here, please be sure to just message me and I'll be happy to give you that information. Now, let's look at Scottsdale, up 15%. Paradise Valley, up 8%. Phoenix overall is up 16%. Our average listings, we're up compared to this time last year. But as you can see, Scottsdale is up 20% as their sold listings, but Paradise Valley and Phoenix are down. Paradise Valley down 24%, and sold listings in Phoenix is down 9%. Now, let's look at the Southeast Valley. We're looking at Gilbert. Again, average sales price up 7%. Queen Creek up 21%. Santan Valley up 11%. Average number of listings compared to this time last year is up. Now look at sold listings. In Gilbert, we're down 10%. Queen Creek down 16%, and Santan Valley, we're down 5%. Maricopa, as you can see, average sales price is up 5%. Coolidge is up 8%, and Casa Grande is up 2%. Average number of listings is up in Maricopa, down in Coolidge, and up in Casa Grande. When we look at the number of sold listings, down 11% in Maricopa, actually up in Coolidge by 9%, and an increase in Casa Grande. And I will tell you that increase, we are seeing the biggest increase there coming from our new bills. Our new bill applications are up. So a lot of that growth we see in Coolidge and Casa Grande are from new bills. Keep that in mind. So let's look a little bit further here at our information that we need to see. I want to take you across here, and I want to show you just a quick snapshot. For those of you that wanted to see your city, we'll just scroll through here and just look at the overall, and I will, again, send you your individual cities and this data directly to you, but I just want you to see overall. Compared to last month, active listings is up. Under contract is up. So this is good. Active listings is up. So this part is not so good. We've got a lot more listings sitting. Again, when you get ready to have your house put on the market, you have to put your best foot forward, because buyers are trying to buy move-in ready because they don't want the extra expense after purchasing a home. And I want you to see days on market. We're even here. Days active is down compared to this time last month. And as you can see, it varies going down here. And as far as your average sales price monthly, we are up. A lot of people are like, where are all these numbers coming from? Again, we've just gone through this. Our number of active listings is up. Active listings under contract is down, but our median sale price is up. And people are wondering, why aren't we seeing interest rates go down? If you're watching the news, they always talk about food and energy, but they failed to mention shelter here. Look at the numbers across there. This is our biggest driving force when it comes to our consumer price index. Rents are up, so therefore the consumer price index is up. So we have to keep those things in mind. And you're probably wondering, what does that have to do with me? What is that going to do for me and my family? I want you to also pay attention that the Feds are also keeping the rate steady, and see what influence that is having on our stock market. All of this is tied together. I want you to keep that in mind as we move forward, kind of looking at what does this have to do with me and my family. So quick synopsis. Inflation is the biggest hot topic right now. People are wondering what to do. You can see that rental rates are up. That's part of the biggest part of that consumer price index that we just glanced at. So keep that in mind. The consumer price index is not looking at those mortgage costs, because those are fixed. Most people are getting fixed rate mortgages, 30 years. You don't have that volatility. But what they are looking at, they're looking at the rental rates. So keep that in mind. If you're thinking about whether you should rent or you should buy, let's have that talk. Let's talk about what's going on in the market and how that affects you. If you're thinking about selling your home, most people are like, well, this really doesn't feel like the spring buying season. Remember what we just looked at on that heat map. It depends on where your house is and what is your competition around you. If you're reselling your home, but you have 5-6 subdivisions that are brand new builds, You have to make sure your house is very compelling for our buyers to want to choose your house over a new build. Make sure you have something that they cannot get in a new build. What upgrades have you made? So declutter, make sure it's deep clean. That will give you the leg up against the competition. You're also probably wondering, who's giving concessions, who's giving closing costs. Remember, that is important when you, as a seller, are competing against the new builds. But let's just take a quick glance a little bit deeper into our market. A lot of people are imagining the biggest competition is under 500,000. I will tell you that is not the only area where there's a lot of competition. There's competition in luxury too, because we have a lot of new home sales over 3 million. And guess what? They are up 79% so far this year and up 28% between 1 million and 3 million. So there's a lot of competition in different segments of our market. So make sure, if you are thinking about selling your home, make sure you take care of the paint, you take care of the carpet, make sure there's no reason for that buyer to skip your house. So when you keep that in mind, you should do just fine in this market. If you're a buyer, make sure you have great representation. It is going to be key in this market, in any market for a matter of fact, but this market so much so, because there are things that are changing and you want to be protected. So any questions, please let me know. If you put a message down in the chat and I missed it, know that after this I will answer you. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help.